He ate one. Is he gonna eat two? Or is he gonna run from it? Because he took the first one. We are doing a final feeding. And he is going to take 2 rats for his final feeding before going down for breeding. Good boy. Dividend. She refused her rat, so we gave it to Necromancer. But Balthazar is going to take 2 small rats, and evidently he got a screamer. Let's get in close and get a better side shot. There we go. So Balthazar is getting his final meal before breeding, and then we'll double check his shed, make sure that he's producing sperm plugs while he's in there with Dividend. And hopefully we will get some albinos, some caramel albinos, and some sunglow albinos to come out of that breeding. And they all will either be, well, they all will be Darwins. So they'll all be a smaller snake, reaching a maximum of the females might a huge one be 7 foot. It is absolutely monster for a Darwin. 5 foot is a good average, and because a Darwin is a smaller locale Australian breed, and they are all part of my snow project. Of course, we're going to breed the caramel, and once we get the sunglow and we got the albino, we're going to have the snow and the moon glow, because I'm going to have the axanthics, should be like crypto, and the one that I'm getting from Riley Jimison. So we will have axanthics in the collection very soon, and we will be working on the snow and moon glow carpet pythons in the future. And Balthazar is just manhandling this rat. His second one, I don't like a big feeding for their final feeding, but he is a youngster at just now 3 years old. And he looks to be a good, healthy, hearty eater. He very, very seldom ever misses a meal. Unless he's in full shed. And then the day after he comes out of shed, he always eats. He was acquired, and the person I got him from Nick Mutton, and he is an absolute spectacular example of a caramel albino, which is a T positive albino carpet python. And with that, we will be able to produce a whole lot of stuff together, and I'm planning on also adding a female hypo. So we're going to also add him in with the snow and the hypo project. Balthazar was my first acquisition after getting back into reptiles after having my fire of my facility in 2015 and losing all my animals, and what animals did survive I had to sell off because of, well, personal issues. But he was the first snake in my new collection, and I started right back up on the snow carpet project, and my end result is I want to get snow tigers and ocelot snow tigers and snow moon glows, or tiger moon glows, super tiger moon glows, hypo snow tigers, and then we're going to add in the ocelot gene into that as well in upcoming projects. And of course, with Mary and Jasper addition, I'm sure we will throw some stripes in on one of them at some point in time, because Jasper is absolutely magnificent structure, body type. If you like the high yellows, he's not going to be your cup of tea. But if you're into the natural carpet python look of the jungle, of the muted yellows and everything, his look is going to be all about what you are about. And we'll add a baby to that with crypto. Yeah, we're going to sow some of those babies with crypto as well, but with Balthazar here, and Balthazar has almost got this rat down. Here he comes. That is 2 rats here just day or two prior to November 1st, and he is just going to be an absolute asset to Goth Egg Guardians in our reptile department and breeding projects, and is going to be a keystone. He was my first snake that I got, and then got really and there we have Balthazar knocking down his second rat. We put him here in the rack where it's 90 degrees. Unlike in his breeding cage where he has a hot spot at 80-85 degrees and an ambient air temperature at 70 degrees. So he's going to let him warm up today, maybe tomorrow, let some of that digestion go through, because we don't want him to struggle over the next 8 to 10 weeks while he's not going to be fed and be breeding to dividend. So this is going to be his last meal till probably around January, and he's going to be hopefully a daddy at the end of that, and then we will offer him up a meal. All right, y'all, everybody, that is Balthazar's final feeding before breeding season begins. And everybody looked for hopefully his upcoming clutch and egg cutting videos. My wife will be doing all the egg cutting videos and taking over most of the YouTube videos here in the near future. So look forward to seeing Goth Egg do all of her videos with the reptiles, and everybody enjoy.